Well, here we are in Coolidge, Montana, at the old ghost town here. We've just crossed a small canal just off the main road into the town to find what looks like a very nice old building here. Water diversion equipment and stuff. Very big old pipe right there. Everything else. And I'm gonna see where this leads because I think I saw the mill foundations here. Coolidge, Montana was a fairly small town by most metrics, but it had a very successful mine for a few years in the early 1900s, up to about 1927. And yeah, this is definitely water diversion works here. And from there, heading over here. And there's the foundations for the mill, just right off past the old man.
The old man?
Yep. Yeah.
Where's he?
I don't know. You're the only old man I see. Anyway. There's the mill foundations. We're gonna have to cross the creek, looks like.
We will.
But
that
some
is cool. We're going up that.
Old piping and stuff in there. Yeah, we're gonna head up this way. Get around this.
All these trees are?
Oh yeah, these are young trees.
Yeah.
They clear cut this for sure.
Oh yeah.
But
so this was the one in the picture from the...
yeah, so this is not water diversion right here actually. I'm noticing a lot of dust and dirt on the ground. That's different colors. I think this might have been foundations for a tramway or a beltway. To get ore from the mill out. There's a little dam right here. Might be what we used to cross. But up over here, there's the foundations for the mill and a nice building.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, beautiful Montana views over here. Right up, Coolidge is maybe another quarter to half mile that way. So, it's just beautiful up here. And hopefully we can make our way through this to get across the mill. We'll get back to you in just a minute or two.
Save your camera.
Yep. And now that we've crossed the creek here, that one right there, we're walking almost directly to the sun. It's nice and bright right now. There's the mill, or what remains of it. Man, that's a huge structure. There's a couple of older buildings over here that we're going to take a look at, of course, but man, there's a lot of bugs flying around. Go away, go away. That is, I'm okay with you there. This is just an enormous mill. Oh man, the ground is like subsiding. Yeah. More than a little, holy cow. Wow. Yeah, this was bigger than any other mill that I've seen, or seen in person, rather. Oh wow. See, like sulfur was eating away at the foundations here. Pretty crazy. And I don't know if this building burned down or was just removed. I think most of the equipment was removed.
Doesn't seem burned. There's some burned, but
I think it's later. Yeah. Yeah. And there's all these old wheels and crushers still remaining here. This would have been a crusher, absolutely.
Is that what those are? Crushers?
Yep. At least I think so. I don't see any belts on these specifically. Oh, I can smell sulfur through here. A lot of it.
Yeah, you can still smell the sulfur.
Oh yeah.
Seems like it'd be a belt driven.
Oh, it was almost all belt driven. Most likely by steam engines.
And something between them.
Yeah.
To work.
Pretty crazy actually. An old building with a brick fireplace looks like over there.
Never really checked out that house there.
No, there's another one or two down there too, so I think we can come back down to those. There's one over here too.
Skipping by everything going to this big thing.
Yeah, well, the big thing's pretty freaking interesting.
There's a little bridge over there.
Yeah.
Is the mine right behind here?
Up and to the left, over there. Uh-oh, my camera's overheating, so I gotta stop here for a second. We're gonna continue climbing up, see what we can see. And we've come up from just down there. We're walking around the interior here. It is it's a beautiful old building. There's a lot left standing, surprisingly, too. And that's pretty neat. There's a pile of old stuff. What we're gonna do is climb up to the top, the upper level here, because that is where the level of the mine was when they'd come out and drop the ore into the mill here. And we'll be up there taking a look at everything soon. I'm just gonna grab a few pictures inside the mill here. Now my camera's not overheating, and we're gonna see what we can find. And there's the top of the remains of the mill there. There's a large amount of equipment and wood that remains pretty inaccessible. There's no stairs or anything up to it. It's pretty remarkable, actually. And a large portion of the rock up here has nice veins of pyrite running through it. I'll show you that in a second. But this is the top of the mill. Up above this, there would have been one or two levels where they had the ore come in from even further above from the mine. There's a nice road leading from the mine directly to all this. And it would have come right on down here. Made things interesting. But here's a good rock I found with a nice vein of pyrite right there. Brighter so you can see. It's a nice vein of rather normal looking pyrite right in there.
You can get up here if you want.
You can get up there? I don't know how much I want to, but we'll see. And the old man says we can get up to the top of all this, so we're gonna walk over here and see what he's doing. Oh, someone put a board up, looks like.
It ain't gonna fall over.
Yeah.
Get up there.
That's more than a little sketchy for me. I'm gonna stay down here.
You could do it, man.
Yeah, I probably could do it, but those boards look thick, sir. Before you do go up, though, I want to try something.
I'm gonna
go up there.
It's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Coming down might be trickier. All right, seems pretty solid.
It was built a whole lot more weight than you are.
Got all this crud up here, buddy. We should have camped out up here. Big structure behind you.
That's where we're gonna go next.
A lot of structures up there that have fallen.
Yep.
And this one down here with the chimney.
We're gonna come back after we go through town, I think. We haven't even actually seen the actual town yet.
Yeah. There's a trestle down there. It's lots of timber. Lots and lots of timber.
What's that?
Lots of timber. It's like they sort of just left this to itself.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, I think I've seen enough. Could definitely see where all the stuff was going through the floor. Well, stepped on some rusty nails. Is that a good thing?
And after the old man climbed up there, I found some really interesting rocks. So there is limonite that has actually been turned into limonite, which is a pseudomorph of iron from pyrite. Those were nice pyrite cubes just in the rock there. Very cool stuff. I'm going to take one of these home with me because they're still cubic in shape. Quite cubic in shape. But there's a lot of these around. I'm noticing more and more as I look at the... Oop, that's the wrong direction. As I notice the rock piles and everything here. A lot of these pseudomorphs. Well, gonna grab some water and then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to continue on up to the mine itself. And then from there we're gonna visit the town of Coolidge. Hope to show you a lot of cool stuff. Where there's a building or two that have fallen down the hillside. Pretty interesting stuff because a lot of processing equipment, a lot of wheels, a lot of like ore chute type things here, metal ore chutes. Really cool spot. And then there's a lot of artifacts over here. Just wanted to check these out before I climb up the hill. It's like a box of some sort there. But a lot of piping, a lot of wheels, and more structures. I'm gonna head over here in a second. I'm gonna head up this way after grabbing a few pictures here. And after coming up from just down there, coming up to a section that was probably a trestle here, if you can see it. Enormous beams, some several inches thick, especially the ones over here, which is probably the unloading platform. It's just huge beams. The one in the center there, that one right there, that's like, yeah, it's like 6 inches by 12 inches. Same with this one here. No, there's a lot of them. This is my hand comparison in comparison for size. It's just enormous. Enormous beams. So we're going to be climbing up here because this is very likely the path to the actual adit or the main haulage adit that they brought everything out of. Which hopefully won't be too far. Man, this gravel is loose. But all sorts of interesting stuff around here.
Alright, so it was a train track.
It was a trestle?
Well, this is like not a road, it's just wide enough for a train.
Oh.
You can see where the tie will.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, this is the route off to the mine here.
And then we come to here.
Yeah. This would have been the way they brought in ore to the mill. I'm gonna grab this trestle real quick. And I'm out of breath because we're actually at like 7,700 feet elevation here.
We're 12,500.
I'm very glad we're not at 12,500 feet. This very high elevation, very low oxygen compared to where we're used to. So this trestle, this really cool looking one, would have brought ore directly into the mill just over that way. Huge beams would have carried an enormous amount of weight. And we're going to walk that to the mine itself, because there should be some really cool stuff to see. So it'll be a few minutes for us because it's like a half a mile to the mine here. But it's going to be instantaneous for you guys. So we'll see you in just a few seconds. So we are a good distance along the trestle and the rail line here. And we've reached the waste rock pile from the main adit, main haulage adit. It's enormous. It's hundreds of feet long so far. And then this would have been an ore bin for the upper adit of the mine. Yeah, it's enormous over there. Sorry if I'm blinding you, it's really dark up there, but this would have been the ore bin for the tram line, dropping ore down from the upper adits. And the complex is up there. And it's just...
It's still sturdy.
Yeah, it's a giant structure still containing a lot of rock. You can kind of see the remains of the tram line just behind it. There. Actually, so you can see it. There we go. You can kind of see them in the back there. But it would have been a tram line going probably almost 1,000 feet up the mountain to the other adits for the mine, because this was a very large complex and it produced a lot of ore. So they would have used this several times a day to bring stuff down and into the valley for processing in the mill, which is probably a quarter mile-ish that way, I'd say. Maybe a little bit further. But it's just an amazing old structure here. Very happy we're seeing it. We're going to continue on to the main adit, which should be just over here in just a second. Got to take plenty of pictures first because this place is incredible. Well, literally maybe 200 feet from that ore bin over there, from the trestle, is an enormous orange stream. Go away, flies. Go away, flies. Go away. And at the end of this orange stream is that, right there. That is the main adit to the Elkhorn Mine. And we have peeked in already. It's enormous. It's a huge tunnel. Come on, flashlight. But it's definitely seen better days here. So that is the main entrance to everything here. There's I think there's some miles of tunnel in this mine. And it's a really cool spot, but we're definitely not getting in this because getting into this would require waders and a lot of work, because that is just muck that is inches deep with water. And there's a mosquito biting me. So mosquitoes are relentless. So Outside the mine, it's definitely seen better days. There's plenty of rock fall coming down from the top of the mountain, and a lot of orange water. It's very, very orange coming out of the mine. So we're gonna go ahead and take a few pictures here and then investigate the actual town, which is just down the way.
Looks like they tried to block it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you try to turn this into a settling pond, it's not big enough for how much water's coming out. Because that's maybe 100 gallons a minute or so. Maybe more. It's a lot.
I don't think they came up this way. They came up from here.
Yeah, we met a couple that was coming up this side of the mine here. They said they came up from down that way. But we're going to head down to the actual mine here. Or not from the mine. We're going to head to the actual town and see what we can find. There's supposed to be a lot of structures left. A lot of cool buildings left to look at and walk in, take pictures of. So we'll be hopefully being down there in just a few minutes. But this site itself was just worth coming to because this is an incredible mine. Huge tunnel. It's definitely had some restoration and maintenance work done in most recent years, and hopefully it'll keep it open for a good bit longer. We'll see in just a minute. Well, welcome to downtown Coolidge. The mine and the waste rock pile are just over there across the creek. And this is what downtown looks like now. There's not a lot left. But there's enough left to make it interesting because several buildings still standing. Several shacks and stuff. And plenty of artifacts, several stoves, lots of different things still around here. This one's still mostly standing here. Nice grate for the windows probably. But it's definitely seen better days. I think it's a bed frame there.
What's up with this?
I don't know. I wish I knew what this one was because it's right over the creek.
Flour mill?
Might have been a mill or a powerhouse or something.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Somewhere to sleep.
Well, I don't think it was actually anyone's house.
Some good white noise.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a really interesting spot here. I want to take a couple pictures of this. Then we can continue on. There's several other houses still we have yet to go to. Catch you in a second. Alright, we looked in there a little bit, but there's not much left of that structure. Looks like it just has an attic left inside it. So, I took some pictures of the inside, and now we're gonna walk around. This building's really cool. The wood has an amazing color to it. But there's almost nothing left inside. There's not much left to find anything. So. Scooting around this side here. More old wood. It's really cool. And we come on from that building just over there. I think there's just a bit of root storage or something here, and plenty more buildings to take a look at.
There might have been a front porch or something.
I think there would have been, yeah.
Or like a storage. You know, if it was upright.
Yeah.
All the cubbies.
Oh yeah.
That's probably what that was.
Probably was actually, yeah.
What was that at that mine? They had all the cubbies. It was all filled with different parts, right?
Yeah, different
like kind
parts
of
or samples and stuff, yeah.
So that might have been. That's what that looks like if you filled it up right.
It does, yeah.
Filled with maintenance. Maintenance shed.
Yeah, it's like the wall came in this way.
Yeah. Definitely.
But there's more buildings and
And it had bars
a
on
nice stove.
windows.
Yeah, I think they would have had glass windows here, but the bars are probably to strengthen the glass. Or actually, this might have been a jail or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or they obviously wanted to prevent people from getting in.
Nothing in maintenance.
Could be maintenance, I don't know. I don't honestly know.
Dynamite?
Were these what?
What they used was dynamite, right?
Yeah, but they would have stored that underground or in a vault, like, built into the side of the hill. I think this was the blacksmith shed over here, blacksmith shop. With the big flue. Oh yeah, there's gonna be more buildings all over the place. We'll walk up here. Definitely old artifacts all over the place. Lots of metal.
Wire.
Yeah. They might have had lighting up here, I don't know.
Might have what?
Lighting, like electricity?
Well, the mine was probably electrified, wasn't
Oh yeah, well the mine was.
it? Lowered.
'Cause they spend a lot of money on that mine, so yeah, should have been.
Air.
But this one here was built well into the hillside. Although it looks like it collapsed recently. There's this sign over there that says, I don't think it says private property, but it says prohibited entry.
This is probably the swimming pool.
I don't think the town had a swimming pool back in the teens and 20s.
What do you think, they just jumped in the creek?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, there are definitely houses back here, though.
Yeah.
And this one back here looks like a small stable or something.
What do you know? Here, someone can carry that back for me.
I'm good. No, thank you. I don't want to carry kindling right now. Thank you, though.
Get all this. This is good firewood.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a big fire tonight.
Oh, this one's probably a group outhouse or something, maybe.
You think?
Looks like there's a bench on the inside.
Very small.
Or maybe a chicken coop or something.
Property of the United States.
Yeah.
On the side there. Yeah, what was it? This is a chicken coop.
Property of the United States, indeed. I think it might have been a chicken coop or something, because I don't know. It's definitely got a small
Good to have eggs
shelf or
inside.
something. Yeah.
A lot of calories to work in the mine.
Oh yeah. Doesn't look like there are many houses built past these ones.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah. That's also what I think, though. But this one's definitely seen better days.
So you think what they want you to think.
I do indeed, yes.
You're easily.
Manipulated? Yes, I am. Very. I think, yeah, this was probably a chicken coop or something. I like that roof. Still there. But we're gonna head back to the road here. I'll probably pick this back up in just a second. That little possible chicken coop we last investigated was over there. We come down almost to the road to walk along these houses and everything. I'll walk along here. It's a really interesting spot. Might have been an outhouse up there. And we found a couple leather boots. Probably original. That I'll show a picture of here. And then we come to some false front buildings, maybe? Definitely older. This one looks like a maintenance shop or something. Nice desk in there. Some metal bits. And a hole in the ground.
This was. This is huge.
I think this was maybe a shop or something. Like a general store.
Yeah.
It looks like a false front building. Which is pretty much what most Wild West buildings look like. a pretty cool one. It's definitely big though. Definitely big. You can kind of see the outline of the mine just up the hill there. That's definitely like a general store or something. It's big. Big door and stuff. Man, the clouds are not keeping the lighting sane for me today. Big building and stuff here in just a second. We're just walking along past more foundations and where there used to obviously be more buildings. Well, lots of cans and stuff in this one. This one was definitely elevated off the ground, made it level. And the old man's heading into one of the buildings that we can head into here in town. I'm sure there's information on that plaque down there. Check it out in a minute. Looks like someone's house here. Cool. Whoa, little shaky. Wow. Yeah. This is something now. It does?
Yeah.
Very nice. Old man says it's got an upstairs. Definitely gonna try to get as much of this as we can. Wow. It's even got the old linoleum flooring. Spray paint's a little unimaginative here. Yeah. I'm gonna check out upstairs here.
I went to the top.
And
And once you go up there, then you get up there, well, not too iffy. I think it'd be good.
yeah. I can barely see the stairs here. Oh wow, you can smell it. You can smell the decay up here. Very old building. Kind of incredible, really. I think this is tin. No, it's like a paper on the roof or something. Almost smells like a chicken coop in here. Quite incredible. There's this much remaining. I'm not going to walk over the bowing ceiling here. But everything else is just really surprisingly still here, even the flue. So, and now coming out of that house, which is, it's a very fancy house for a mining town. Probably a foreman's house or manager's house or something. We're moving on down the street, past the notices that say this is a shared American history and to respect it, and a further collapsed building. Some more artifacts and stuff along the way. Definitely plenty of old homes and houses here. What's the plaque say?
I can't read it all. It's a lot of words.
Yeah, I'll get it on video. A lot of stuff to read.
So you gotta look some of this up.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's more pictures and stuff. This was a good salesman.
Yeah.
Convince people to
We come out here and
invest.
yeah. Would have been a beautiful spot back in its heyday. Been some rough living up here though.
No trees.
No trees, brutal winters.
I think they stayed here in the winter.
Most people did because they had to work the mine.
I think they worked the mine.
I think they work the mine year round. Winter lasts like 9 months up here, so.
This was a busy area right here.
Yeah, this was. There's a lot of homes here. A lot of homes all over this spot. This might have been where some of the bunk houses were and stuff.
Maybe. It seems like a pretty big grouping of them.
Yeah. And plenty of cans and stuff that indicate people living here.
But that house was probably his.
Might have been the Allen house, yeah.
Landscaping.
Landscaping, large house, electrical.
Well, the rest of these guys ate tree limbs and shit.
Yeah.
Nails. Yeesh.
It just keeps going. There's even homes up ahead still.
Life keeps going.
It's kind of crazy. I didn't expect the town to be this big.
Area.
You used to point out something there. Maybe street names or something. Or houses or bunk houses or a whole number of things.
That might have been an outhouse.
I think that was an outhouse. Look at the
Some round
seats.
things there.
You can see the seats there. Yeah, that's an outhouse. Right in the middle of the street too.
Or maybe it was the shackles. Or the, what's the
Stocks?
one? The stocks, yeah.
No, I think this is an outhouse. There's
This
two
was
separate
right
ones
there.
and stuff. Yeah, this is the bunk house.
Might have been. Pretty big.
Yeah. Big indeed. A lot of men worked here in the heyday, so. Not much past what we think this is bunk house, though. A little hard to tell. This town just keeps going.
I think it's haunted.
Probably not necessarily haunted, but yeah, I can't imagine a miner's spirit would even want to stick around a town like this.
You don't think they had fun?
Well, typically hauntings seem to happen in places that are still populated or walked around more often. There's something there.
There's something. Little boulder here.
Small boulder indeed. Seems like this is probably the end of town here. Might have been another bunk house or something. Large stove inside.
Probably an outhouse back there.
I'd wager. It's roughly built and probably was built when another one was full. Yeah, it looks like an outhouse. And there's a bed frame just beyond it, or just right next to it. Whew, this high elevation is not doing anything for my lungs.
I think I'm stronger.
Yeah. So, this just might be the end of town here.
I'll just take a little bit.
I'll come for a second here. Might have been one or two shacks in here or something. You alright?
Come in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that feels good.
Alright. Congratulations.
Whew.
Oh, it looks like it's a trail from here on. So,
Open the foot.
see, I think town stops right at these logs. Pretty much.
Probably.
So,
Where's the trail go?
I don't know, but probably all the way to the mountains.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but for now,
Going back?
so my camera overheated, but this definitely is just a trail that goes on. Probably just to the mountains and stuff.
It's coming up on the creek pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we're here we can explore.
Yeah. We just don't have a huge amount of time this weekend, so.
We got a whole day.
Well, yeah, but we've got other stuff we gotta get to. It's already 2 o'clock.
Yep. We got till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because that's when fire starts.
Yep.
At our place.
So, we're just gonna walk back through town, maybe grab a few pictures on the way back. But, this has been the main town site of Coolidge, Montana. We're gonna check out a few of the mine entrances up above, and that'll be the end of this day.
Are we going to go back to the mill on that road to see that other
The other trestle and stuff.
or I don't know what's on this side of the bridge, on that side of the bridge.
I don't know what's on this side either. I think we're okay just walking the other side, but yeah. But there's still plenty to see either way, so we'll just start walking back and see what we can see.
One thing I've noticed is there's nowhere to park your cars.
Yeah,
It'd be kind of hard to get up here.
I know,
I
right?
don't see any garages.
that's why they use horses.
Where do you park them?
I don't know. But I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes now, so let's start walking. We'll catch you guys again soon. And welcome everyone to the upper adit for the Elkhorn Mine. This one is unfortunately sloughed in. The old man's trying to climb up some stuff up there. But this adit has definitely seen better days. But there's still a good amount of water and stuff flowing out from it, looks like. It's definitely muddy most days up here, I'd say. But the site has definitely seen a lot better days. What's it look like?
I don't know yet.
He says he doesn't know.
This doesn't make sense why it's up here.
Yeah. They had to have found a vein of something.
Almost like they were dumping it.
Yeah. He says it almost looks like they were dumping all of this material up there to the side of the attic. So, I don't know. Waiting to hear his report. He's just up there now. Yeah, it's a bit rough. We're at 8,000 feet here.
Yeah. There's definitely a road.
Yeah. Oh, there's a chipmunk coming over.
Be right back.
Okay. I'm at least checking out that stuff. I'm gonna check out this. We are unfortunately getting smoke rolling in from a fire near Salmon, Idaho. We were told by some folks who live up in this area that it's a bit rough over in Butte right now. So smoke's probably gonna roll in the next day or so. And that'll be fun. We're gonna check out the buildings that were here. It's looking like It's looking like these were original buildings, 1920s era, most likely. It's some pretty interesting insulation and such. This might be later than 1920s. Cloth insulation. Look. Screams to me that it's later. I don't know what this would have been. It's got plastic pipe in it though, so it's definitely seen some newer days. Building over there though. But what I wanted to check out up here was mostly the complex of buildings that were up here, because there was a rather large tram system coming out of this section of the mine and heading down to the lower Elkhorn adits. Oh man, this was a nice trestle right here. Wow. And this rock is just filled with sulfur. Gonna have to look for minerals if we can find any. This site doesn't look like it has as many promising minerals as down below, where there was all sorts of pyrites and stuff left. We're definitely gonna look at that over there though, and grab pictures, and I'm gonna put the drone up here. You might have seen that already. I love this site already. It's looking pretty good. I'm not seeing much in these rocks here. Maybe a little bit in this one. Maybe. Not much. So, I don't know. We'll meet up with the old man again. Certainly going to take lots of pictures around here. And oh, the smoke is burning my eyes now. Yeah, we're going to see what's going on. This site is huge. Alright, well, welcome back to the Upper Elkhorn. Just gone across from that trestle there. We haven't necessarily walked across it, but there's a bunch of roads crisscrossing this area and all the buildings around here. And we've walked around where the trestle comes out. I think this over here used to be an old snow shed, because it just kind of was a roofed structure right here. I don't think it's big enough to have supported the tram or guided it even or anything like that. But what's the awesome thing is, just down there is an ore chute and an ore bin. And that right there in the middle of the screen was probably the engine house. It's made of extremely thick and sturdy beams. Probably those 6x12s that we saw down at the bottom of the hill. They did have a lumber mill on site after all, so. Anyway, from that engine house, it's not the easiest to tell, but I think it was guided down along that, because down there's where the tram went. That clear cut of trees is definitely, hey, thank you. This is definitely where things haven't grown. Dad, stop. It's where things haven't grown because there's a lot of sulfur in the rocks and stuff. It's also been a nice clear cut the whole way down. So, but man, just look at this view. It's crazy beautiful out here.
Amazing amount of stuff they poured over the side of the hill.
Oh yeah, just huge amount of stuff they did. But I'm kind of glad the digs have made it nice and easy to see it. But there's smoke rolling in from a fire near Salmon now, and you can definitely smell it. So we're not going to stick up here too much longer. Gonna look for some minerals, see if we can find maybe some stuff around, and see what's left up here. But there's a lot of cool stuff up at these mines. Glad we came on up. So, thanks for joining us.